A brand new morning had arrived, and with it, another beautiful adventure. The first rays of sunshine gently touched the peaceful farmhouse as birds sang cheerful songs from the trees. Inside the cozy farmhouse, little Airi slowly opened her sleepy eyes. She stretched her tiny trunk, yawned loudly, and smiled. Outside, Rowdy was already chasing butterflies across the garden, making silly jumps that made Aru laugh. Inspector Vikram enjoyed his morning tea on the porch. Everything felt peaceful. Until Inspector Vikram's phone began to ring. He answered, "Good morning, doctor." The moment Rowdy heard one tiny word, vet, his ears stood straight. His eyes became as round as coconuts. His tail stopped wagging. Oh no, not the vet. In his imagination, gigantic syringes floated through the air. Thermometers looked as tall as trees. Shampoo bottles exploded like waterfalls, hid beneath the dining table, then dramatically flopped onto the floor. Pretending he couldn't move at all, Aru burst into laughter. Oh, Rowdy, it's only a checkup. Airi looked confused. Why was the bravest dog she knew suddenly so scared? Soon everyone climbed into Vikram's jeep, looking around nervously, just in case the veterinarian suddenly appeared. As the jeep rolled toward town, everything outside amazed Airi. Children waved happily. Shopkeepers smiled. Colorful houses lined the streets. Scooters buzzed past. Bicycles rang their bells. Little school children pointed excitedly. Look, a baby elephant. Airi happily waved back with her trunk. Soon they reached the veterinary clinic. The doctor welcomed everyone with a gentle smile. She carefully examined Airi. She checked her ears, her eyes, her tiny feet, her heartbeat. Finally, she smiled. Airi is healing wonderfully. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. Even Rowdy relaxed. Until the doctor looked at him. And now, it's your turn. Rowdy's smile disappeared instantly. His imagination exploded once again. Huge injections, flying thermometers, monster-sized nail clippers. After the checkup, the family decided to visit the nearby market. The streets were alive with colors, fresh flowers, toy shops, fruit stalls. Children laughed as they pointed toward Airi. Some waved, some clicked pictures, some simply smiled. Airi happily greeted everyone with her trunk. At one fruit stall, the fruit seller smiled warmly. "These bananas are for our special little guest." Airi gently accepted the bananas, carefully taking them one by one with her trunk. Nearby, she suddenly stopped. Standing proudly in the center of a roundabout was a magnificent giant elephant statue. Airi looked up with sparkling eyes. Wow, it looks just like someone from my family. She touched the statue gently with her trunk, as if saying hello. Far away, deep inside the emerald jungle, the search had never stopped. Raju carefully studied every clue. Miko climbed from tree to tree. Tikki circled high above the forest. Then, they found crushed berry bushes, small elephant footprints, deep drag marks, and finally, large tire tracks leading out of the jungle. The three friends followed the tracks until they reached the edge of the forest. Beyond the trees, far away, a huge city stood beneath the sky. Raju stared silently. "My little Airi, you're somewhere beyond that city." Back at the farmhouse, the jeep slowly returned home. Airi watched the golden sunset from the porch. At that very same moment, Raju stood at the edge of the jungle. Both looked toward the same glowing horizon. One was discovering a new world. The other was searching with all his heart. Neither knew that destiny was slowly bringing them closer together. Today's lesson: hope never gives up, and love always finds the way home.